Good morning. We are Grit and Grace. I'm Jennifer.
And this is your girl, Meredith. Yes, good morning. You're joining us on Lone Star Community Radio, Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Every Saturday morning, you can catch us here from 8 to 9, having a good time, sharing about our lives and things going on in the community. And if you listen in, you know that we like to have a lot of fun, and we like to bring a little bit of spice, maybe some grit from my mama over here.
You got it.
And that is going to be the case today, but we've actually got some it's a special edition back to school.
That's right.
We are so excited. We've got some mystery guests coming up, and we'll let you know who they are in just a few minutes. But first, we want to kind of catch up about everything going on. I want to tell you about the weather.
Yes.
Real quick. You like
Good
it?
job.
Look at me.
Woo.
See? Getting right on it,
Man,
Mama.
Somebody is on top of it today.
Watch it, right? Yeah, so today, right now, 74 degrees. Okay, so enjoy it because it's actually going to get up to 98 with a heat index of 104. So 'tis the season, right? August is the worst of the heat here in Texas, but we always want to remind our listeners, and it may be common sense, but we need to remember, watch your pets, watch your older family members and neighbors, making sure they take care of themselves, because we all kind of get caught up in our day, and we don't think about those little things that really, the dehydration, the heat can take it out
Everybody
on them.
stay hydrated.
Yes, water, right? That being said, again, it's going to get up to 98. Tonight, it's going to, with the sun going down, still 76. So be careful out there. Enjoy it. And I know traffic, everything's a go. Green on the Google Maps. So thankful that everything is going good so far this morning. But just a heads up, there is some, certainly some lane closures and everything going on in Houston. So if you're going to be heading into town, double check your maps and everything and your route. We like to make sure we got our back roads checked and everything like that. So we want to encourage you too, if you're going to be out on the roads, just double check where you're going in case there's some lane closures. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yes, now that we got some business out of the way, how about a little fun? Catch me up on your week, Mama.
Oh, busy week. Busy.
Yeah.
Trying to get ready for back to school, of course. So Wednesday was especially busy. Little man went to the dentist. He went and got his hair cut.
Look at you.
He went and picked up his new glasses.
You are the best.
So, yeah.
Check, man.
Yeah. Finished getting his school supplies.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, everything worked out there, because I know last week we were so excited to tell the listeners the left-hand scissors out there.
Yes.
All right. No, I'm totally.
He was super excited when I showed them to him.
I love it. And plus, I just think it's so wild that you've got two lefties.
Yes.
Because it's so unique. That's such a, unique gene. And then to have two of them on the left.
Yes.
That's just wild to me. So, kudos, Mama. You are doing good.
Thanks.
Yeah. So same here. This week was great for us. We got most of that shopping done last week, so we were super thankful. And Jack's dad, certainly hooked him up with all the supplies, so I didn't have to have that headache, But I will tell you, we did yesterday. Took a little extravaganza, and it's the last day or the last Friday before school starts. So thankfully, got the day off, and we made a plan. We went out to Splashtown, and woo, was it a day. We had so much fun. Luckily, no injuries, lots of fun. I learned that, I'm going to be the girl that takes the pictures or holds on to the extra bag. Like, I don't need to always be riding things, right? Plus, we went with some good friends, so my little man was super happy. The only thing that I was a little disappointed in, only because of the pain I'm having today, my sunblock spray apparently was a fail, because even though after 3 layers, Mama got burned really bad. I know when I showed Jen my back, and she was like, yikes. So I had to wear something kind of loose today. And I know we've got some more fun, you and I, together in the sun. So I had to make sure that I still to keep it covered. But yeah, I wish I could tan. Like, I don't tan, Mama. I just get red and then go pale or peel and then go back to pale. Like,
that's yuck.
I know. So that's something, woulda, shoulda, couldas. But that being said, it was a blast. Had a lot of fun. We saved the pennies. We went and got our food before, put it in the cooler in the car.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to go.
Yes. So, and I felt like a little bonus was, I think I got a mini pedicure with all, the water shoes, and then walking around more or less. My feet are somewhat raw today. So I'm like wearing my tennis shoes and thinking, wow, well, that was a homegrown pedicure. Mama didn't want, but okay, it
Right.
worked.
There you go.
So, so that being said, it was a great week, and I'm glad you did too. Have a good one. I know a lot of our parents out there are either experiencing, school just starting for them, or
Yes.
we're on the brink of starting it. I know our boys are in Montgomery ISD, so they start Tuesday.
Right.
But a lot of our neighbors and community are already in the thick of it, right? So
Yes.
let's get to
Conroe ISD has started. Willis ISD has started.
So they
Magnolia ISD does not start until the week after us.
really
Yeah, they go back the 28th.
see, and so that means they're going to be one of the last ones out, you think?
They still get out about the same time that Montgomery ISD does.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, because I think for the most part, the only school district that I know that really, because my my hubby was a teacher for some time in Navasota, and I felt like they didn't get a lot of the holidays off at all. But that being said, everybody else is kind of the norm, whether you take, like 1 week or 1 week before, kind of the same time frame. But I love how they I don't know if they break us in by doing the, staggering the start dates, or if they're trying to help themselves. But either way, we're like, ooh, one at a time. We can't
Yes.
take, well, because, the roads get all cramped up.
Congested. Yes.
Yeah. Congested is much better than cramped up, right? Me and my words. But no, that's also a great thing to remind a lot of the listeners out there. Pay attention on the roads. We want to be aware in the school zones, want to be safe, because a lot of the students and parents getting out there early. And a lot of times, like I know my little man, he's getting on the bus, or will be getting on the bus when it's still dark out. So
Yes.
you want to be careful out there, guys. Make sure that you're being safe. And even when you're leaving, when it's dark out, don't go blazing down the road without making sure you know your surroundings, because we don't want anyone hurt.
That's right.
Everybody going and to and from. We want them to come home to and from too, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff going on this week. I know we
Yeah.
kind of kicked off with, of course, the schools.
Yeah.
But because I know I'm so excited. The Fiddler on the Roof is at the Crichton Theater this weekend. And it's going to be, I imagine, just a wonderful performance, because we always are gushing over the culture in this area. It's just amazing. The talent, the artistry, everything. And I'm sure the Fiddler on the Roof is going to be the same. Wish we could go, but it's, the back to school weekend. So having to slam a lot of,
Yes.
getting ready kind of things.
Yes.
But listeners, there's still tickets available. Times do vary, so we didn't really have a clean idea to tell you, just because I don't know what your schedule is, and they have referred everybody to their website. So you're
Yes.
going to want to check them out. Crichton Theater in downtown Conroe. Again, Fiddler on the Roof this weekend. It's actually from the 18th yesterday through tomorrow. So
Yes.
check the times, and if you can, get there and just enjoy the performances, right?
Yes.
And then I know this next event going on today is something that you were loving, because we see all those banners, right?
Yes. The Texas Taco, Tequila, and Margarita Festival.
Okay, say that 5 times fast, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's try that after going and attending. Catch us later.
Yeah.
No.
Going on today from noon to 10. It's right here in downtown Conroe. So, yes, we had to, loop around, because a lot of our roads that we normally take are blocked off for the event.
Yeah.
It features more than 35 taco vendors, tequila flights.
Yeah, remember the flights are like the mini things that they give you, like little teaser tasters.
Oh, okay.
If you were putting them in a different glass, they may be called a shot, but regardless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So they've got tequila flights and tastings, margaritas, beer, live music, a monkey comedy show.
I'm sorry, what?
A monkey comedy show.
Okay, hold on. I may have to rearrange
Right.
my day.
I know. I'm thinking we might have to
We may have
move some things around. A taco contest. They have a kids zone with water slides, games, free face painting. It's free admission for children 12 and under, as well as teachers, police, military, and first responders with valid ID.
That is fantastic. So let's go through that list again of the freebies, because we have so many great
Yes.
community, really people that are in those groups. So say it again for me.
Children 12 and under, and then teachers, police officers, or deputy sheriffs, military, and first responders with valid ID. So you must have your ID to show that you are a first responder, etc. Otherwise, it's a $7 admission or $25 for tequila happy hour.
Nice. Well, that seems super reasonable, especially, I mean, if you're going to, now, of course, noon's the heat of the day, so be prepared, come out, get some good sunblock, not like the kind I got, apparently.
Yes. But be careful with the tequila tastings in the heat of the day.
Yes. So you're going to want to keep hydrated with water in between everything because I imagine, like most large festivals and events, it's like a marathon. You don't want to just enjoy and then get down, 2 hours later and be exhausted, right? So you want to come prepared.
Or totally wasted.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. Safety first.
Right.
And so we want to encourage all our listeners, come out and enjoy downtown Conroe. There's so many great things here. And of course, you could be hitting up the taco
I'm like, 35 taco vendors. Come on now.
Texas Taco Tequila and Margarita Festival. Texas Taco Okay, I'm going to have to try that later. Okay, so 35 taco vendors. That's going to be fantastic. And I love me some Mexican food. I wonder if they'll have breakfast. Well, I'll eat tacos any and all ways. So.
Well, since it doesn't start until noon, I would assume they probably... But I could be wrong.
Yeah, you never know. I'm sure there'll be an egg or two around somewhere. But no, that's very cool. And like we were saying, school is about to begin or is already in session. So that's a huge thing a lot of our parents are just preparing for. Teachers enjoying these last few moments, or even if you just got started, enjoying the weekend, kind of getting back to acclimated. Because I know, for instance, our schedule, like I said, bus is going to be picking them up at dark. So that means we got to break it down, get more sleep. Get up earlier. And that's just, mine's going in middle school. I hear the high schoolers have to get on the bus at 6:05.
Wow.
Whoa. Now, of course.
A friend of mine that I work with, her son is going to be a freshman at MHS this year.
Yeah.
He catches the bus at 5:57. And he is not a happy camper. I was
going to say, because that's a long day. And then you take into the
you figure they get out of school at like 2:40.
Yeah, but if they're in football, that's not the case.
No, he's not a football kid.
Yeah, well, and I say that because I just learned yesterday we did the football pickup for my little man, and they'll be getting done at 5. So I'm trying to, in my head, be supportive, but I'm thinking, oh, good night. How are we going to get this all done? Make sure he's, having a good, healthy day and also getting homework done. And I work full time. So I'm like, whoa. So we're going to, more or less, we're going to have a lot of changes this next week. I'm sure just like many of our listeners with kiddos in school. So let's just hope everything will run smoothly. As I declared, it will go fine.
That's right. It's going to be just fine.
It will. And so everybody out there, just be careful, but enjoy these moments. Like today, I know we love that you're listening and making the most of your day, because if you're already up, taking advantage, right, of the day, we are so happy you're choosing us because, again, Grit and Grace every Saturday morning from 8 to 9, right? So why don't you tell some of our listeners about social media before we take a break? Because I know we need to kind of let them know who our mystery guests are.
Yes. Facebook, Instagram, at Grit and Grace, Texas. If you are on Twitter, we are Grit and Grace Tex, Tex, because they wouldn't give us the A and the S.
I know. She gets kind of cynical when she talks about Twitter. She's like, but Twitter, we love you, but 2 more characters couldn't hurt.
Or you can email us at gritandgracetexas@gmail.com.
Yes, thank you so much, Jen. Yeah, because we want to connect with you, right? We want to know what of course, what's going on in your world, things you want to hear us talk about, but also just get your thoughts. Maybe you are getting ready for back to school stuff, and you could give a tip out to one of our listeners, or maybe a good sunblock that some people can use that will actually work.
Yes.
Hey-o. And then certainly just want to make sure we kind of stay in touch, because we love to give shout outs too. So that's something that we love to do. A lot of our listeners, you shout out to us, we shout out to you. That's how we do it.
That's exactly right.
So we got some mystery guests coming up, and they happen to be, well, I want to actually keep it a mini mystery until they arrive, okay? Because they're going to be on after the break. But I think you and I can safely say and agree these are the 2 best students in the community.
Agreed.
2 best students in the community. We found them. We have them here.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to stick around because you've got to meet these 2. They, again, the cream of the crop, guys. Cream of the crop in the student facilities are right here with us, all right?
Yes.
So stay tuned. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next.
Thank
Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right? Yeah. We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say, the social media. Grit and Grace Texas at gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.